Honda Civic Type R review. What is it? From the moment it arrived in 2017, it's been a truly outstanding hot hatchback that operates on a different level to the rest of its front-driven rivals. One with barely a chink in its armor, and one that got even better upon the arrival of a midlife update in 2020. Crikey! However, times are changing. Honda has revealed a brand new iteration of the Type R, which means this FK8 generation, one for the model code nerds, has been put out to pasture. And that's made us a little bit sad. There. Tell me more about the old car. Where to start? The Type R was mechanically untouched throughout its life, 6-speed manual and front-wheel drive only, with a 316 brake horsepower 2.0-liter turbo for flinging its 1.4 tons towards a 169 miles per hour top speed via a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 5.8 seconds. Proper figures, those. And that manual was something else, the best shift action of the last decade, in our opinion. No higher praise than that. Especially at a time when everyone else was abandoning the good ship that was the manual gearbox. As everyone else was jumping ship to autos, Honda's engineering team were the band still aboard clutching their instruments. And not only playing, but fine-tuning their performance as the water washed in around their ankles. We salute them. What made it so good? The lever itself was made from a satisfyingly stubby metal stick that controls the most beautifully wrought shift movement at any price. Except if you were on the Civic's engineering team. Could be better, they ludicrously thought. That 2020 update introduced a teardrop knob, rather than ball, to grasp, recalling fast Hondas of yore, and it shrouded counterweights which improved the way it moved around the H pattern. The result was perfection. Steady on now. What else did Honda change? The Civic Type R recipe was tweaked a couple of years before it came off sale. Notice we've not called it a facelift. To do so when one of the most divisive styling packages on the market hadn't really changed would feel wrong. But the geekier among you will spot the revised grille, and its 13% larger opening, which resulted in a 10-degree drop in coolant temperature on track days. And that was just the tip of the iceberg of Honda's forensic level update. Behind those red-trimmed alloys lurked two-piece discs, rather than one, to take 15mm of dead travel out of the brake pedal, which would wager no one had actually complained about. There was a retune of how the adaptive damping behaved through a corner, for more precision. Something we never, ever thought the FK8 Type R lacked. Struth. Anything else? Oh yes. There were a few more options than before. That regular car, pictured above, was bookended by a slightly more demure Type R Sport line, much smaller rear wing, less red detailing, more sound deadening, and the considerably madder Type R Limited Edition.